Alright, I'm back. I'm going to try something a little different here. I'm going to see if I can squeeze this into our viewing area. And as I do that, again, I want where we left off was on drawing 12. Okay, and what it was is we are trying to extend or draw a line, which is our projection line. L enter, and I'm just going to go up with this. I'm trying to go straight up, escape, and I don't need to do this last one here, but I do need to do the center line, so I'm going to go right here, up. Again, be careful with the snaps. The snaps could get you get in trouble, so just make sure they don't snap on these edges. So we went up with our projection. I'm going to go ahead and go to the right with our projection line. So grab this corner, come over, escape. Again, same thing on the top and the bottom and the center line of the circle. Just click, make sure, if you notice, it'll try to grab that corner. I want to stay off of it by coming out. Escape, L enter. I'm going to go right here. Click, escape, L enter, and the bottom of our circle. And we're going to come over and click. Okay, now we have a good start. Since I have all of my projection lines done, I'm going to go ahead and go up in my top right, which is my layers palette. I'm going to move these on here and make sure we go back to, let's just go to object. Okay, up at the top, there is a line that goes right down the middle. That is half of the 1 1/4. So if I think about that, that's going to be right at 1 or 1 1/4. You divide that by half. What do we get? You do the math. Actually, it's 1 1/2. So half of that is 1 or 0.75, which you guys look at the book and you should be able to find that. I think I have something playing in the background, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Maybe. Alright, we're back. Okay, so offset 0.75, enter, and I'm going to go to the top and go down. Since I did it to the top, I'm going to go ahead and do it over here at the bottom, or the right side. Always do the same thing as you do the top, go ahead and do it to the side as well. Okay, now let's make sense of all this. I have this line, which is the edge of the circle, and this is the edge of the circle. We know those should be hidden lines, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my line type to hidden. And I know it only goes to this top. There is nothing right here, actually, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go L enter, and I'm just going to cover these up from here to here. Hit escape, L enter, here to here. I can go ahead and do that on my right view. Remember, whatever we do on the top, we do on the right. L enter, escape, click, click, escape. Okay. Now I know this right here should be a center line. So I can just draw a center line, but I need to get my center line view. Click my layer center, and then L enter. And then I'm going to click, do it to the side view as well. I'll enter. Now I've got one more line I need to deal with, which is this one and this one. Well, I guess 3. This one over here. I need to do something with them, so I'm going to go ahead and get my object because I know they're object lines. If you look on your drawing, you'll see. So L enter. This one goes all the way across. This one goes all the way across. and then down the bottom it goes all the way across. Okay, now let's turn off the projection line. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Show Layer List. The easiest way to do it is just click that little button. They disappear. Now let's make sense of all of this. I'm going to hide that again. We need trim. Okay, I know there's no line here or here, and these two are gone. So I'm going to do the one that you're familiar with first because you have it in the book. I'm going to hit Trim. Upon those two lines, hit Enter, click, and we'll get rid of these two. Now my top view is almost complete. I do need to extend, just like I did at the bottom, how I have this one little 1/8 inch here. I need to extend this down. I cannot just draw a line and make it work. I have to physically extend it. So I'm going to wait for it till I do the side view first. Okay, so let's go ahead and trim this. Since I don't have a line going here, I do not need a line here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Trim. Or I'm going to do it this way, T-R-I-M, trim. Most of you guys can do that. And I'm going to trim it on this line. Enter. And trim it. Escape. Now everything's right except for that little extended 1/8 inch. So I'm going to go offset 0.125, enter. I'm going to go ahead and do this, go down, and this top one come up. If I'm doing it the top view, I'm going to do it to the side view as well. Now I've got them all ready. Now I just type in extend. And what lines do I want to extend to? Well, it's this one, this one, and on the top we've got two. I'm going to go ahead and click them all, if I can. And hit enter. Now I can go through and click my red lines. There we go. And you've noticed the center line should have popped up. Now I'm going to do this bottom line as well. Now we're starting to lag, but guess what? We are almost finished. So you can kind of see what we're doing. Okay, now hit escape, and let's go ahead and get rid of all the lines that we don't need, which is all the ones that we offset 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to come in and click on them. Maybe. Technology at its best, huh? I'm actually sitting in Branson doing this video for you, and I am doing this off the hotel internet, so I believe that is mainly the reason why it is not going very fast. So, but you guys should get the picture. All we're doing is going to delete all these lines. We click on them, hit delete, and it should be all cleaned up for you. Make sure you hit Save As Drawing 12, and then once you do that, you are good to go. I'll be back in class on Thursday, so you can just hang tight, and I'll grade all those on Thursday after we take the final. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope this made sense. Have a great day.